I was just say what you guys lived and the story that you told really just is the tell that we try to preach and talk about too, is that you have to be your own first responder. As you said, those guys in blue were falling from the sky, right? But they still could not have been there quick enough. Had someone there
Correct.
not have taken the actions that they did to save the lives that they did.
Well, and I'm going to add to that also that Jay, John, Ron,
All of them.
they were the first responders.
That's
Those
it.
guys were the first responders. We're
Right.
the first responders when that happens. And the
That's it.
key was self that mindset of everybody being aware of their surroundings. Richard was aware of his surroundings. He was trained with a team, but he was aware of the surroundings and knew what he had to do. And so, that's key of the takeaway from all this is to everybody's got to be aware, because when you just sit there and watch it unfold and bad things start happening, it's a bad day.
It seems like it was kind of a fantastic response, even from the police side of things. Oftentimes in these situations, we don't see law enforcement arriving so quickly. So kind of a perfect storm that somebody knew what was going on enough to even make that first 911 call so quickly. A lot of times in these, horrible situations, it takes minutes for the first 911 call to even be placed. So sounds like it was a luck or whatever, God thing, whatever you want to call it, but just that everybody around knew what to do and took action immediately instead of waiting.
So, from what I understand, Richard, before he even engaged the man in with his pickup, he was on 911. Another parishioner that was showing up with her daughters saw what was happening, called 911. So there was reports of a man with a gun at this church before the shooting even started, before he was hit with a pickup. We had law enforcement notified. And then I know they just, at one point from where I had been standing when I heard the noise and responded to the scene, my son-in-law was standing next to me, and he's on the safety team, but he's not qualified to carry. He's qualified. We haven't qualified him yet. And he helped with stuff in the, he was a few seconds behind me, but I watched the security video that we had in the lobby, and he ends up running through the lobby. He's got his pocket knife and a cell phone. He's on the phone to 911, and he's running the lobby towards where our guy found from being hit in the leg, and the ad is going down, and he's not even armed, and he's running to the gunfire, but he's on the phone to 911, and so we had the situation handled before they got there, but the response was immediate.
Hey, tell them what you said to me about one of the things we talked about a lot is when you hear that noise.
Yeah. So in all these years and I've talked to others who had a different answer, but this is me. With all the training we've been through and the situations, scenarios we've gone through and thought about, and in the back of my mind, that question every once in a while would pass through as, if I hear that noise, I run to it, or will I run from it? There was a little, that question was still there. Don't know how we will respond to that. Now, you ask other people, and they say, yeah, Jen, I've had, yes, I'd run. I'm sure I would, but I don't know how fear does to you. But no, I wondered, if I hear that noise, will I run to it or from it? And I answered that question today, and I didn't even think about it.
Hey, thanks for watching Gun Owners Radio. I hope you loved that clip. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and follow us on social media, and check out our website at gunownersradio.com.